Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Jurassic Saga video, where today we're discussing an Easter egg that was secretly hidden in the ending of Jurassic World Dominion. So if you're excited for today's video, be sure to press that like button, as our like goal for today is a total of 2,000 likes. You guys have been absolutely smashing these targets lately, so thank you so much for that. And also do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done so, as I have just realised that there is a slim possibility that we can hit 200,000 subscribers by the end of 2022. So that will be our new target every day up until 2023. Wow, 2023, that's really weird to say. Anyways, thank you all for stopping on today's video. Here is the secret Easter egg that ties together the entire Jurassic World trilogy. Jurassic World Dominion has been in cinemas for nearly 3 months now, and along with it came some very interesting Easter eggs and details. Previously, we discussed the Easter egg that led us to hypothesize what happened to the Indoraptor's body after Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and now we have a good idea as to what exactly happened to it. Feel free to go and check out that video if you happen to have missed it. As for today, however, some people said that Dominion felt unconnected to the entire franchise of Jurassic, which the reality is the complete opposite. Dominion connected the movies and the shows more than any movie in the franchise has done so far, and expanded the overall universe of Jurassic while simultaneously setting up the future for more movies within the Jurassic timeline. But one thing that took me a while to figure out was related to the final battle of Jurassic World Dominion. Unfortunately, it was very underwhelming, and I think we can all safely agree with that. However, once you piece together the aspects of the events that unfolded, you can start to notice that there's a pattern that took place here that connects to every final battle in the Jurassic World Trilogy. Now, to explain this, we must take a look further back on what happened for those original final fights within the Jurassic World Trilogy. So, during the events of the Jurassic World final battle, we are accompanied with the scene of Blue and Rexy taking down the Indominus Rex, the hybrid dinosaur, the second hybrid dinosaur made in the timeline. Unfortunately, however, their attempts couldn't subdue this formidable creature, and thus the Indominus Rex got back up after its 3-way battle. Not before the Mosasaurus jumped out from his pool and forced the Indominus Rex to be submerged underwater, and later ripping it apart as confirmed in Camp Cretaceous Season 2. This battle was actually the best of the franchise in my opinion as well. Now, moving on to the second installment of this trilogy. Arguably, one of the worst things that this saga has come up with, if it wasn't for Camp Cretaceous Season 4 that is. But besides that horrible edition of Camp Cretaceous Season 4, Fallen Kingdom is commonly known as the worst movie in the franchise. However, on a fan average, it dabbles around the 4th and 5th place spot out of the 6 movies. Personally, it's bottom for me, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. It had some of the best CGI from the movies, and for sure the best cinematography before Dominion was released. There are some really enjoyable parts about this movie, and it really does have a soft spot in my heart, just like Jurassic Park 3. But its final battle was one to forget. After a rooftop standoff with the Indoraptor, Owen and Maisie, they attempted to kill the Indoraptor by making him fall to his own death. The Indoraptor, however, survived this and quickly gets back up. Out of ideas, Owen, Claire and Maisie are in shock in what to do. Not before Blue the Velociraptor somewhat comes to the rescue and pounces on the Indoraptor. This causes Blue and the Indoraptor to fall through the glass roof and onto the Ceratopsian skull, impaling the Indoraptor and killing him immediately. Soon after this, Blue then departs the scene. Now we move on to Jurassic World Dominion. Jurassic World Dominion, just like Fallen Kingdom, introduced us to many new species of dinosaur. This movie literally had the most dinosaur screen time, most species in one movie, most dinosaur animatronics ever used, most new species added in one movie, and the most amount of dinosaur action from any of the movies overall. So it's safe to say that this movie was loaded and had a lot of dinosaurs throughout it. 7 new species were introduced to us via this movie: Atrociraptor, Microceratus, Pyroraptor, Quetzalcoatlus, Therizinosaurus, Giganotosaurus, and Dimetrodon. There may have been 1 or 2 I might have missed, but I believe that the 7 new species were introduced to us for the first time in this Jurassic World. However, more importantly, I want to focus on the new species of the Therizinosaurus here. This was a dinosaur that fans were calling for such a long time now, and finally we got it introduced via Dominion. We first learnt about the Therizinosaurus being introduced via Jurassic World Dominion way back in December when we got our first ever image of Jurassic World Dominion, which included that scene where we see Claire Deering with her head just above the water and the long menacing claws of the Therizinosaurus behind her. The Therizinosaurus was actually confirmed to also have been blind. Check out another video of mine for more information on that, and it uses echolocation to get around. And that was actually something that was very incredibly unique about it. It also appeared in the final fight that involved Rexy from 1993's Jurassic Park, Zeb the Giganotosaurus, and Freddy the Therizinosaurus. Yes, that's a Nightmare on Elm Street reference. Either way, these 3 behemoths battled it out amongst each other as they were all very territorial. The Giganotosaurus got a few good bites in whilst attacking the Therizinosaurus and even managed to chip one of its claws. However, it was no match for the Giganotosaurus and required help for the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Ultimately, the Giganotosaurus was pushed into the claws of the Therizinosaurus and was impaled, dying instantly. So, what's the connection here? Well, it's the final battles. They all follow a similar pattern that flows directly into what we see in Jurassic World Dominion and what we saw in the previous Jurassic World movies. For instance, in Jurassic World, we saw a 3-way battle that ended up with the main villain, so to speak, dinosaur dying suddenly. In Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, we see that main villain dinosaur dying off by being impaled straight through the body and dying instantly. And in Jurassic World Dominion, we see the Therizinosaurus take part in the final battle, a dinosaur that's feathered and practically represents Dominion in this aspect. And all it takes now is to take one look at that final battle from Dominion, a 3-way battle with 3 dinosaurs, just like Jurassic World. The big bad dinosaur being impaled and dying in such a manner, just like Fallen Kingdom. And finally, the Therizinosaurus, who is representing the newer feathered species of Jurassic in Dominion. Every major aspect from every major final battle across the Jurassic World Trilogy was actually portrayed in this one battle sequence right at the end of this 2.5-hour movie. Something that I haven't seen many people discussing, and something that I thought was actually pretty neat, and I wanted to share with you guys. Whilst we did sadly see the Giganotosaurus lose his life, I am sure that we will see the species return in another future Jurassic World movie later down the line. Whether or not it will have the same design is completely another question. However, I am satisfied with how the Jurassic saga ended, and I am excited to see where they are going to set up next. Sorry for this short video for today, I just found this Easter egg a lot of fun and wanted to share it with you all as it's something fun and interesting about Jurassic World Dominion. Don't worry however, normal length videos will resume shortly, and if you have any other ideas you want to see from me, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Whilst you're there as well, let me know if you actually thought of this before watching today's video and what you think of it. As for today's video however, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to press that like button and subscribe for more, as our target is 200,000 subscribers by the end of the year. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Make sure you're all staying safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.